Brian is a great leader, visionary, and an innovator with the innate ability to foster creativity and motivate a team to achieve extraordinary things. During a career that spans more than half a century, he has personally driven immense technological change in our industry, and he has embraced every change as an opportunity.
I was born in New Westminster in 1938. And I think that I have been fortunate to have lived in a period of time and continue to live in a period of time that has gone through such great change. During our last year of high school, there was a couple things happening in the world right then. IBM was really growing ahead, growing fast, and the telephone company was growing very quickly and changing all their technology from number please to dial phones. Both IBM and the telephone company came to the high school and interviewed folks that were going to be graduating from grade 12. And it was in that instance that I sat down for an interview with O.B.C. and they invited me to go and write an exam, which I did. So I finished school on a Tuesday, I took my medical on Wednesday, and I started on Thursday, 56 years ago. It couldn't get much lower. I started taking telephones apart and buffing them to shine up the old Bakelite type telephones, the black ones. You know, you could have any color you wanted as long as it was black. How do you progress from that? Well, that's a real entry-level job. It didn't take me long to realize that I didn't want to do that for the rest of my life, and the solution was to go back to school. So I embarked in 1965, going back through what is now BCIT, and starting down a longer path of technology and math and things of that ilk, which got me into the engineering department. And that was at a time where computers were just coming along. It's the challenge of moving ahead and seeing the world as it's unfolding, not dealing with what has been. When I got out into the real world, it became obvious that to move ahead, you had to focus on all the underlying tenets and principles of technology and work. And I can't say that I had any roadmap that was going to steer me through life. I just saw the opportunities as they were unfolding and did what I could do to take advantage of them. So as I went through these different opportunities I had, and they were moving gradually further up the ladder, I was selected to be one of the 5 area general managers that was going to now take the whole operation of the company, where it had been done by different areas in different ways in smaller groupings, functional groupings. This was now a general manager concept. That was when I realized that the only level above me now was executive. The largest transition for me was to go from being a monopoly through to a very, very competitive company. A lot of that came about on my watch, and I was very blessed that I was able to put and have the team together that could make that transition. It's very important to me to be part of the community, to have the corporation as part of the community, to support the community not just in contributions of dollars, but in contributions of assistance. There's a great quote that I look back on. It's Vince Lombardi, who says the only place that you find success before work is in the dictionary. And I think that that's the answer. You go forward and you make your own opportunities.
Well, Brian Canfield, in my opinion, is certainly for me one of the most respected businessmen I've ever met in my lifetime. Everywhere I go, I find people that really admire and respect Brian.
Brian, I think, has always been guided by the apothegm, don't follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail.
Brian, on behalf of the entire TELUS team, congratulations on this wonderful and well-deserved honor. You continue to amaze and to inspire us with your passion for unleashing technology's potential to elevate the competitiveness of our country and the lifestyles and welfare of your fellow Canadians. Congratulations.